Have you ever found yourself quietly wondering, why does my body feel different? Not just tired or slower, but different in ways that are deeply personal and difficult to talk about. For many women over 60, this question shows up not in blood pressure numbers or test results, but in the quiet moments. Moments where intimacy feels more distant, when your body doesn't feel as fresh as it once did, and when you're too embarrassed to ask, even though you really want answers. Well, today we're going to talk about something that's often ignored, misunderstood, or dismissed entirely. How what you eat directly affects how your vagina feels, functions, and even smells. And more importantly, how to take back control of your body through food naturally and without shame. Because no, you are not too old, you are not broken, and your desire to feel clean, confident, and connected is not something to be ashamed of. As a doctor who has walked alongside aging women for decades, I want you to know vaginal odor changes with age, but it is not inevitable. And one of the most overlooked yet powerful solutions is already on your plate. Let's talk about the healthiest foods that can naturally restore vaginal balance, eliminate odor, and help you feel fresh, vibrant, and alive at any age. Part 1. Why vaginal smell changes with age. First, let's understand why this happens. When women go through menopause, estrogen levels drop significantly. This hormonal shift affects the vaginal environment in several ways. The tissue becomes thinner and drier. The natural acidity, pH, becomes more alkaline. Good bacteria, like lactobacillus, decline, moisture decreases, blood flow reduces. These changes can cause discomfort, itching, dryness, and yes, even new or unpleasant odors. But here's the key. It's not just about aging, it's about imbalance. And the good news? Balance can be restored. You don't need expensive cleansers, harsh products, or gimmicky pills. Your body already knows how to heal. It just needs the right fuel. Part 2. The foundation. Hydration and water-rich food. Let's start with the foundation of vaginal health, hydration. After menopause, your vaginal tissue is more prone to dryness. That dryness affects everything: comfort, elasticity, lubrication, and yes, scent. So what's the best way to hydrate? Of course, drink more water, but also eat your water. Foods rich in natural water content help hydrate your tissue from the inside out. These include cucumbers, watermelon, celery, lettuce, zucchini, oranges, strawberries. Hydrated tissue, healthier, softer, more elastic vaginal walls. And when those tissues are nourished and moist, the natural odor of the vagina is milder, cleaner, and more balanced. Dehydration leads to dryness. Dryness leads to imbalance. Imbalance leads to odor. It's that simple. Part 3. Probiotics. Rebuilding the vaginal ecosystem. You've probably heard of probiotics for gut health, but did you know your vagina has its own microbiome? That's right. Your vaginal canal is populated by billions of beneficial bacteria, mostly lactobacillus, that help keep the pH acidic and prevent odor-causing bacteria from overgrowing. As estrogen drops, those helpful bacteria decline. And when that happens, bad bacteria take over. The result? Odor, infections, discomfort. So, how do you support your vaginal microbiome? With probiotic-rich foods like plain Greek yogurt, kefir, fermented milk drink, kimchi, fermented cabbage, sauerkraut, tempeh, miso, pickled vegetables, naturally fermented. You don't need a supplement. Just one small serving of fermented food a day can begin to rebalance your internal flora, including your vaginal flora. The result? A healthier penis, less discharge. Reduced odor, better resilience against infection. Part 4. Vitamin C, the cleanser within. Now, let's talk about vitamin C, your body's natural cleanser and protector. Vitamin C isn't just good for your immune system, it also helps maintain healthy mucous membranes, including the delicate tissues of the vagina. It reduces inflammation, fights off odor-causing bacteria, and supports collagen production for stronger, more resilient skin. Best of all, it's easy to find. Red bell peppers, more vitamin C than oranges. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits. Strawberries and blueberries, broccoli and Brussels sprouts, kiwis, pineapple. Regular intake of vitamin C can also help prevent infections like bacterial vaginosis and yeast infections, both of which can cause a noticeable, unpleasant smell. Part fig greens, chlorophyll, and internally deodorizing. Here's one you may not expect: chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a natural green pigment in plants, and it has a powerful side effect. It acts as an internal deodorizer. Many women report that eating more green vegetables makes them smell fresher, not just their breath or sweat, but also down there. This isn't magic. It's science. Greens like spinach, parsley, kale chloral,